What if the animal people keep reporting across forests and back roads technically doesn't exist? Not officially, not scientifically, and yet sightings never stop. People describe the same thing, a massive black cat moving silently through the trees, too smooth to be a dog, too large to ignore. And here's what makes it unsettling. The deeper you look into what a black panther really is, the stranger the story becomes. And the last thing on this list is the reason the mystery refuses to disappear.
1. The Black Panther isn't what people think it is. Most people imagine a single, rare species, a hidden predator, something separate from everything else. But that's not reality. A black panther isn't a species at all. It's a label, a name people gave to something they didn't fully understand. In reality, these animals are usually leopards or jaguars, the same cats you've seen before, just darker, much darker. Their black coat comes from a genetic trait called melanism, but here's the detail most people never notice. Those iconic spots, they never disappear. They're still there, hidden beneath the darkness, visible only when light hits just right, like a pattern trying to stay invisible. And once you realize that, you stop seeing a new animal and start seeing a hidden version of one you already know.
2. Their darkness makes them almost impossible to see. At first glance, being completely black sounds like a disadvantage. In the wild, visibility means survival. But in the right environment, darkness becomes a weapon. In dense jungle forests, light barely reaches the ground. Everything is shadow. Everything is movement. And that's where black panthers become something else entirely. Not just predators, but illusions. Their bodies blend into the environment so perfectly that prey doesn't see them coming. Not because they're fast, but because they're already invisible. Imagine standing in a forest at dusk, everything around you turning darker. And somewhere in that darkness, something is watching. You wouldn't see it, not until it's too late. 3. Even when they exist, almost no one sees them. Now, here's where the mystery deepens. Even in places where black panthers are real, they're incredibly rare. In some regions, only a small percentage of big cats are born with melanism. And spotting one in the wild? That's something most people will never experience. In fact, for over 100 years, there was no confirmed photographic evidence of a black leopard in Africa. Not one until 2019, when a single image finally proved they were still out there. Think about that. A predator that large, remaining unseen for over a century, not extinct, not gone, just hidden. That tells you something important. These animals don't just survive in the wild. They avoid being seen at all. 4. Many sightings are real, but not what people think. Now this is where things start to blur, because people are seeing something. They're not imagining everything, but what they're seeing isn't always what they believe. In low light, your eyes lose detail. Colors disappear. Shadows stretch. A normal mountain lion can appear almost black at dusk. A large dog, seen from the wrong angle, can feel much bigger than it is. Even a small animal, viewed from far away, can look massive without scale. But the real trick happens in your brain. Your mind fills in missing information. It completes shapes. It turns movement into meaning. So when you expect something rare, your brain gives it to you. A shadow becomes a predator. A silhouette becomes a legend. And in that moment, it feels completely real.
5. The reason the black panther never disappears.
Here's the part most people don't realize. The black panther survives, whether it's there or not. Because it doesn't just exist in the wild. It exists in the human mind. Across history, cultures have told stories about dark predators moving through the night. In folklore, in books, in films. The black panther became something more than an animal. It became a symbol of power, of mystery, of something just out of sight. And once something becomes a symbol, it doesn't need proof to survive. Every story makes it stronger. Every sighting makes it more believable. Every shadow becomes a possibility. So when someone sees something move in the dark, they're not just seeing an animal. They're seeing something their mind already understands. And that's why the Black Panther never truly disappears. Because even if it isn't there, people will keep seeing it. So what are people really encountering? Sometimes, a real melanistic big cat. Sometimes, something far more ordinary. And sometimes, just a shadow in the wrong place at the wrong time. But one thing is certain. The mystery doesn't fade. Because the moment you think you understand it, you start questioning it again.